Hello everyone, Krydex here. Welcome back to our Nullius playthrough. In our last episode we got Titanium running, and we are working on a lot of different Tier 3 buildings. Our entire old base is torn out, and we're doing some new researches. A lot of things are going wild right now because, well, science is going. We automated some new buildings. We want green belts. Which, why are these not running? I'm out of blue belts? Looks like. And I'm out of blue belts because I'm out of red belts, and I'm out of red belts. Because I'm out of steel gears? Oh, well. Let's upgrade those. That will help a little bit. Really, I need to upgrade everything, which is an expensive endeavor to upgrade that many assemblers, but our titanium's running well. We still have a lot, but we're using a lot with all these new Tier 3 buildings. And the last thing we were setting up is our graphene, which we realized takes an absurd amount of buildings. So we have 36 nanofabricators set up here. And all of that together is still only 0.5 graphene boxes per second. So these are just very slow. They're not all that expensive. Like, the rate per second here is not that big. But the power usage is going to be very high. So, we're getting all the the pipes set up here. Oh my gosh. And then here. So that's going to get set up. There are two inputs, which is nitric acid and compressed argon. We can easily just unbarrel those anywhere. So we'll do nitric and argon. And then connect to the right side, and then with argon, we'll have a T here to connect there. And then wastewater we need to get rid of, which, how much wastewater do we even make? 27. That's not very much at all. Not very much at all. Okay. So unbarreled. Okay. Nitric acid. That's plenty. And then compressed argon. That's plenty. And then barreling of the wastewater. Guess we'll just put it right here. And then we can do that one. Barreling. Wastewater. Oh, wait. Because then they are gone. Exactly. I think I made some sort of horrible argon pun for the YouTube title. We want active liquid barreling for wastewater. No, this is such a small amount of wastewater. It's like 30 per second. I'll just void it right here. I have lots of builds that are producing like 400 per second, so 30 per second is nothing. Okay, so then we only need the solid inputs, and we should be good to go. So we're going to have a belt running all the way down. Holy cow. And that's going to be for the outputs. And then the inputs. I think I just want to share a box between 4. Like that. The rate is so small. I mean, we could even just have like 10 graphite. I mean, honestly, I think 2 clicks is probably too many, but 4, clump of 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. 4. Okay. Oh, crap. I forgot about the outputs. Top, bottom, middle, top. So we're going to have to copy that. 8, 12, 16, 24, 8, 32, 36. Okay. So I think that does it. Right? I hope so. And then they take forever. 120-second crafting time. It's real slow. Okay. And then we provide silica, which is there, as a active byproduct, and then we provide graphene, which all of this put together we said does what, half per second? Yeah, not even. So then one stack is going to be 100 seconds, which means what? 1,000, 2,000 seconds. This will fill up after an hour. I think I do want it to fill up though, because the cost isn't that high, so I don't mind it running for that long. It's just a lot of power. I mean, that's 50 megawatts I just threw in there, and yeah, wind is dead, so we're hurting for power. Power is the next thing on my list. I probably should have done solar 2 first and actually made solar panels. Maybe I'm gonna be regretting that. Grid battery 2, we are still a little ways away from. Wind power 3 could be good. And we're actually close. Huh. Let's research wind power 3. And in the meantime, I will get rid of random things in my inventory. I don't really want scout drones anymore. I'm gonna go upgrade some geothermal, I think is my best bet. I think I'm gonna fix this to be tier 2 geothermal. And there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So I need 10 tier 2 geothermals. Which are somewhere. Went way too far. Where are they? Here we go. Okay. 10 tier 2 geothermals. I think 50 thermal tanks is good. 5 each. Probably need another stack of heat pipes. And Stirling engines, which are somewhere here. I think 200 is good, right? 20 each? Sounds great. And then this looks quite confusing. Welcome on in, Finished Polar Bear. First time chatter. It is definitely not quite Pyanodons, but you're not wrong. It is in that direction. I'd say this is a lot simpler than Pyanodons. It's somewhere in the realm of Angel Bobs in terms of just number of items, but I think it's actually a bit more clear what you need to do. The main difference is you just have buildings as ingredients to other buildings, and it goes like that all the way up. So by the time you get to, you know, tier 3 buildings, it's like you've got 50 steps to get there from the raw ingredients. So that's the main difference. Where are my heat pipes? Here we go. Heat pipe 2. I think 400 should be enough, but I'll take 500 just in case. Okay, so hopefully this will help our power a little bit. It's not going to help as much as I want, but we need all the help we can get. Because I don't have any untapped geothermal. I have far less geothermal than I'd like. This one over here I could also go, but there's only 7 over there. Yep, Hyanodons is insane. I am hoping to get a lot farther this next time than I did last time. I'd like to get to the... Is it green science? Not the basic green one, but the, like, logistics... No, logistic... What's it called? I forget, but it's the one after Pi and chemical science is the one that I would like to get to, at the minimum. Okay, so first we'll plop down all the new... Actually, let's do this first. Deconstruct everything. Put down some of these new... let's see. Yeah, make sure everything's connected. Let my bots deconstruct everything. Hopefully it doesn't fill my inventory. Then geothermal plant 2s. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Oh, a ribbon maze mod plus Pyanodons? Yeah, you are insane. That's... I think you just belong in the loony bin with a statement like that. Now, I'm gonna just presume that a double-wide thermal pipe can handle... We're just gonna say it can handle 4. I don't actually know if that's true. That looks ugly. There we go. But I'm just gonna assume it can, and we'll see if I'm right. And then the thermal tanks... We're gonna need a lot. I'm gonna go 3 deep on these. So there's 9. I want 20. So there's another 9. Okay. Alright, and then we need about 1 million Stirling engines. Well, the more thermal tanks I have, the more I can run Stirling engines extra for when wind dies down. Because this is really the main, other than some accumulators, which I need far more accumulators than what I have, this is really the only way I have to deal with low wind, is this. So, I think it's my best bet. I think I should actually cut this and move it 2 squares over so that I can have another branch of pipes. I might run out of heat pipes since I'm using these double wides. Yeah, what I really want is just more accumulators to do the work of storing stuff up, but I don't have accumulator 2s yet, and I haven't quite gotten enough. Okay, so we have 4 on this one, which means I want 4 times 20, so I want 80. So we still need a bunch more. Need 18 more. Okay, so that's 72, and we'll do 8 more on the left here. Okay. So those will heat up very slowly because these thermal tanks are absorbing a lot of heat. And then, yeah, I'm going to run out of heat pipes, I think. That's fine. So then we want to grab maybe 3 and 3 for the other ones. think I'll run these out in both directions. Now this one should be up a little bit, so I have some room. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll offset these by 1 tile so they don't connect. So then we want up here is the row of heat pipes. What mod is the oh, so the bots, I have just invisible worker robots to help with the what happens when you have a ton of bots flying around on YouTube or Twitch. It just really messes with the compression algorithm and it makes the quality look worse. So it's for your viewing pleasure. Okay, so then this connects down like so. Yeah, once you find the resources, that's the problem. Is how far away they are. But yeah, trains... That actually doesn't connect, so that's good. So that's 9. I need 15. So there we go. Okay, and then this is 44 out of 60. So what is that? 44 plus, we need 16. So there we go. Ribbon Maze hides landfill behind blue science. That's insane. For Pyanodons, that's just absolutely nutty. Like, that sounds horrible. I would make some changes for Pyanodons if I was playing that. Okay, hook these up, and then get this guy attached. And then we need 15 more thermal tanks, which that is only 5. And that's 10 more. We might have enough heat pipes after all. We're gonna be very close here. So I do need to fit 40 or 60, I mean. And those don't fit. I should move this up 1. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, stop by my Discord and show some screenshots of that bad boy. We love our Pyanodons. That is for sure. Okay, so that is 25. I need a lot more than that. What's this get me to? 53. Still need 7 more. Yeah. Fortunately, not quite gonna get there. So maybe what I'll do is I'll trust in going with just 1 for a little while. Because then I can fit a lot more on the ends. Wait. What? Oh, 63. Oh, wait, there's 3 extra there, so 60. Okay, that is exactly the right amount. What am I working on? This is a large geothermal build. hopefully to help my power problems be a little bit smaller. And turns out I can go double wide for a little bit longer on the heat pipes. I just didn't bring quite enough heat pipes. We're very close though, actually. So that worked out better than I thought it would. In fact, I want... yeah, I want to balance this out a little bit. So those will be single wide. And this will be double wide for a little bit longer. Oh, if I just had one more. Okay, fine. That's all I get. Sweet, okay. How am I getting far away resources without chains? Well, I don't really have resources that far away. I mean, this is just underground belts. I don't know how many tiles that is. I have tape line now. What is this? Yeah, 500 tiles. That can be done with underground belts. But hey, this is all running now, so I should be getting even more power from Stirling engines. Hopefully this supports a bit more. And then wind turbine 3s are going to be, I think, the real kicker that unlock my base functioning much better. Because the wind turbine 3s are triple the power of wind turbine 2s. So once I start replacing this wind farm with 3s, that will be a good recipe for power. But my research seems like it's slowed down a lot. So let's kind of see what's going on with the base. Because it's doing a lot of stuff, but I don't know exactly what it's doing. So it looks like research is stopped based on mineral samples of all things. That's not what I was expecting. So let's find out what's going on there. Mineral samples are here. We are out of crushed bauxite. Probably because I'm not boxing it anywhere. Or, I mean, just putting it in a chest. Yeah, we've got plenty of it. Whoops. Let's get that fixed. So this is a very simple fix, but my old bauxite setup, after I tore it out, I guess we just decided not to replace the provision of crushed bauxite. So we just need that. Oh wait, crushed bauxite. I see. That's over here. Yeah. So I can actually just set up one of these guys and a chest. That should be fine. Okay. So that should fix the science issue. Can't talk. Finished Polar Bear, thanks for posting in the Discord. I'll have to check that out later. I'm excited to see some of your pie pictures. So we're having some carbon fiber issues. Let's just check that out. I'm guessing that's due to acrylic fiber issues. And those are due to acrylonitrile issues. And those are due to oxygen. That's not what I expected. Oh. We just need some more oxygen. Oh, well, we can fix that, I think. Yeah, we've got plenty of compressed oxygen. Just gotta run down there and add some more oxygen unbarreling. That should be good to go. Because Lord knows we've got plenty of oxygen barreling. At least I hope we do. If we ever run out of compressed oxygen barrels, there are a few places I think we can get some more free oxygen. But yeah, this is unacceptable. What's going on here? Let's just add another unbarreler right here. We'll just request 400. We'll use the same system here. Hopefully that gets us back to normal. All this BPA is taking up a lot of oxygen, surprisingly. 90 compressed oxygen for 3 BPA boxes. Okay, there's got to be a swarm on their way here, coming from somewhere. Yep, there's a line, I assume. So is there compressed oxygen up here? That's part of the problem. Why is this up here? Honestly, I shouldn't have any storage up here. Just to make sure I don't not have storage, I'll add some more here, and we are going to deconstruct these. Because bots should not have to fly all the way up there to grab stuff. Same with these. Are there any other big storage sections I should remove? Doesn't look like it. Yeah, I'd rather have storage happening somewhere internally rather than way out there. Either way, hopefully this is now enough oxygen. 180. It should be 270. Hopefully, yes, this is now running. Okay. Dang. Who would have thought oxygen would be the issue there? And I did upgrade all these guys to the tier 3 flotation cells. So that's helping out for sure. It looks like it's time to upgrade my textile to tier 3 assemblers. And I can just replace, I think, with one of these green guys. Oh, there we go. 30 per second. No, 16 per second. Okay. What else do we need to do? Probably lots of things. But it looks like science has started back up again. 4 entities are missing construction robots. Is that because of the deconstruction? My bots are all busy? Yep, that's what's happening. They are in the process of unloading thousands of things. That's fine. They'll get it figured out. Hey, look, we're getting our free power from the priority turbines. You know, I should be doing that. I just thought about this, and I think I didn't do it because it's not all that much power. But I am venting compressed nitrogen, and I could be getting free power out of that instead. Is that worth revamping? I don't think it would be enough power to really matter, but hey look, we've got graphene showing up, so that's great. Hopefully, I don't know how much we need, but it's all going away right now. So that means filter 2s are going, right? Let's check on that, just make sure. Where did I put those? Those are down here. Yes, filter 2s are almost completely boxed up, which is awesome. Okay. So then I think what we want is probably to focus on, yeah, upload all the screenshots to Discord. I love it. Gosh, we're out of plastic already? That's not good. Yeah, we're just out of everything. Once we upgrade all the buildings to tier 3, all the modules to the next tier, all the beacons to the next tier, all the buildings to the next tier, then that'll take a lot more power as well, but that should help things kind of normalize. We do have Foundry 3s going, so that's good news. Pipe 4s are a bit of an issue. You know, belt 3s, let's kind of just follow the chain for a second. Oh, we're finally getting solar collector 2s because of the titanium sheet boxes. Should I use some of those? How much heat do those generate? Generates 300 kilowatts average heat. So a box of these generates 1,500. So 10 boxes is 15 megawatts. So that's 75 megawatts of heat right there, if I were to set that up. It's not nothing. But it's not a ton either. I think I really want I want to wait for the wind turbine 3s. Oh, yeah, we were looking at belts. Over here. So what's the slowdown? Red belts are the slowdown, motors are the slowdown. How are motors still the slowdown? I swear, I can never get enough of these red motors. How about if I double all of you? And I even built some more up here at some point, as I was running out. Where are they? I thought I built more. I guess I just built more for motor 1. But yeah, you need a lot of motors in this mod pack, is what I've learned. Yeah, I mean, I can't... Oh, and we're having steel issues, it looks like. We're having insulated wire issues because of rubber issues? Oh, rubber. Interesting. Wouldn't have anticipated that being the problem. And these extra productivity modules make a big difference. 15% versus 10% when you multiply it by a lot of steps can save you a lot of resources by the time you get to the final. Now what's going on with rubber? So rubber, it actually looks like they're all running. So it's just a throughput issue. So Chem-Plant 3s will help fix that. Man. Man, oh man. Okay. So what do I fix next, I guess, is the question. I could start building solar panel 2s. Looks like research is all good to go. Yeah, they're all running, so that's good. I've run out of 3 colors, so now we just have to start feeding manually the leftovers. Wow, still quite a bit of those basic colors stored up. Okay, so what goes into wind turbine 3s? Carbon composite, reinforced concrete, pylon 2, turbine 2, and standard turbine 3, which is unlocked by this, which requires, oh crap, that requires pipe 4s. And small pump 2s. I don't think I have small pump 2s. I have everything else. Have I unlocked small pump 2s? I have. That requires pump 3s. Which requires pipe 4s. Okay. So pipe 4s are kind of the core of everything. And I think I'm comfortable automating those here. Oh, I thought I unlocked pipe 4s. I did. Oh, they're made in... What? Okay, see, this just doesn't make any sense to me. Anachrony, what's going on? I can make pipe 1 boxes, pipe 2 boxes, and pipe 3 boxes in a large assembler. Why can I not make pipe 4s? That just doesn't make sense to me. It just feels very counterintuitive. And I know he has reasons why certain things can and can't be made in certain assemblers, but oftentimes I am left somewhat confused. Okay, this was all garbage. I don't... That was for, like, random things that needed fluids, but then I realized I can just put fluids in where I need them. Okay, so we need more mediums. Set up like so. That should be a medium assembler. And there we go, pipe 4 box. And these can be the new inserters. Okay. So then I'm just gonna go with 2 for the basics and 1 for the undergrounds. And hopefully that works for me. And we're missing pipe 1 boxes and graphene. Jeez, graphene is an ingredient. That's scary. Pipe 1 boxes. What's going on with those? Those are just too slow, it looks like. So we'll copy one of those. We do need to get rid of... that's a filter inserter. And we need to get rid of gravel boxes. Pipe 1s. Keep those running. And then we'll upgrade this one. So that should quadruple my pipe 1 output. Which means I should request more stone bricks. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. Oh, and then pump 2s. There's so many things I need. My base is going to take hours to catch up. Hours and hours and hours. Oh, also these are weird. I should have 5 as the default for everything. Okay. And I know I'm going to need more mediums, so I'll just get these ready. Back to the larges. Pump 3s can be made. So we'll do that. And then... this is all moving towards wind power 3. Standard turbine 3s are made with 7 things, small pump 2s being one of them. Cannot make small pump 2s there, but I probably can make them here. Yeah, there it is. And these all need field modules. And there we go. Small pump 2s are going. And then the wind turbine 3s, or standard turbine 3s. You're so right. There, small assembler 3 is upgraded. Thanks for that, Dave. Okay, so these are boxed. I just want to make sure we understand what is and isn't boxed. Standard turbine 3s will also be boxed. And those are in a large assembler, which I can already make. Standard turbine 3. Do I need backup turbine 3s? Probably. And these need 7 ingredients. Standard turbine 2s being one of them. Let's see, we need to be on this side. Standard turbine 2 box. I think 10? Is 10 the right number? Yeah. No. Holy guacamole, these are expensive. 20 of these. Okay. So that's ready to go. Missing bearings and titanium, which are on the way. So we'll actually have some of these soon. Good deal. What about backup turbines? Should I worry about those right now? Backup turbine 3 boxes. No. Those don't go into anything useful. So. Oversized spot the difference game. Yeah, that's funny. It's that's how Pionodons. I don't know if you guys have seen Bold Viking at all. He's another one of the Red Circuit team members, but he his Pionodon space, it runs at like 20 updates a second, and it's absolutely absurd. When he's trying to find something, sometimes it takes him like 10 minutes to find a single output for something because it's just so crazy. Okay, so these are actually running. The amount of graphene they use is only 0.18. So I could probably have one more. Maybe that's a good idea. Although it looks like I'm out of red pipes because of plastic. So we'll upgrade those to medium assemblers for more productivity. You know what? We're already screwed in every possible way. Let's just go for it. Might as well use them up. And we'll use the module inserter. Where is it? Here. Excuse me. Wait, I already have one. So medium assembler 3, small assembler 3, large assembler 3, foundry 2, foundry 3. We want all yield. Oh, you can shift click. What on earth? Why is it? That's strange. When I shift click yield module 2, it puts a yield module 1 in there in the middle. Don't understand that part of what it was doing. But yeah, then I can just do this. I don't want any modules in the boxing though, so we'll avoid that. But just make sure we've got modules on everything. And then for the upgrade planner, we also want assemblers. I should probably have a different upgrade planner for belts and for buildings. So the buildings one goes from small to tier 3, tier 2 to tier 3. That's literally the only upgrade choice it didn't even let me pick. We'll just keep throwing in the other things too. Foundry 2 to Foundry 3. What am I looking for? I guess furnace upgrade. Oh, flotation cells. That's what it was. Flotation cell 3. Okay. So that's my buildings planner. And we'll do everything here in the entire mall. Well, that should cost quite a lot of resources, and now I probably need to idle for 5 hours for things to catch up. How's power? Well, the good news is we're at 1.5 gigawatts even without wind, so that's helpful in the sense that my Stirlings are providing a lot more. You can see over time, though, they're kind of declining because the heat is running out because of the thermal tanks and the flow on all that. So that's taking a hot second. Okay, so that's all working, and then finally we need wind turbine 3s. Now, I think we have everything that we need for these. Do we have pylon 2s? Pylon 2 box. Yes, I do. So wind turbine 3s are ready to go. I think 1 click is fine. And then we need unboxing for wind turbine 3s. And we're only going to request 5 there, and go up to 100 is good. So let's see. We are getting deliveries, so we should see a decent amount of these start to pop up. And that should help with our power issues once I start getting those placed all over the place. Now, large beacon 2 would be very nice. Transmits 2 modules. We're still pretty far away from that. Oh my gosh, yep. That's a lot of research. So we're not anywhere close to that. Sadness. Because that could help speed up all of this by a lot. Yeah, we're just short on everything. Like, where are Foundry 2s being made? I should have separated these out more and had different blocks for different types of things. That would have helped. So Foundry 2s are short on filter inserter 2s. What are the odds I'm just not unboxing those anywhere? Probably pretty high. I am very frustrated at past Krydax for his failure to just say, you know what, it's probably best if I just unbox everything. Because that would have been a far better decision. So yeah, that was the issue there. Filter. Yep. I guess we can always look at the bottom of our list again to see if there's anything like arithmetic circuit boxes. Well, I know that's just not keeping up. Rubber, calcium chloride, acrylic, steel plates. Steel plates I might be able to help out, actually. Because, like, why are these stopped? Heat pipe 1s? Why are heat pipe 1s stopped? Pipes. So, plastic. Why is plastic always the problem? Okay, so steel plates. Over here. So the issue actually is steel ingots. Well, I do have steel 3 on my list of things to do, but one small way that I can help is Foundry 3s are something I have now. Oh my gosh. We must have used a bunch of bots at some point because we now have 9,000 in the network instead of 7,500. Oh, look at this insanity. Wow. I guess we still have some storage we should probably deconstruct, because that's just way out there. We'll just make my construction bots even more frustrated at me. Okay, did I get the foundries yet? There they are. So if I just upgrade all these guys and give them more productivity, there's a little bit more for free, and then hopefully steel ingots. Nope, iron ingots are the issue. Right. So I do have a new recipe. So 11 to 6 versus 30 to 24. Oh my gosh, that's a huge difference. That is a massive difference. All for the cost of a little bit of boron, which I think I have plenty of, and calcium, which I'm a little short on right now, but we can always improve my calcium creation. And about the same amount of oxygen. And it's faster because the output is quadruple and the time is only about double. So we can make that happen with very little, in fact, zero change, right? Can't I just change the recipe? Gosh, I wish I had noticed earlier. And then I just clear the request here and start a new one. And then paste that in. And we should be good to go. So that'll help a lot. How much does that make per second now? Up to 10 per second. Sweet. Okay, so we can remove the lime from these now. That's not a thing that steel needs. Sweet. Okay, well, I should have done that as soon as I unlocked that research. Now they're still waiting for... There we go, there's the first one running. Now, am I getting rid of crushed limestone as well? Yes, crushed limestone. Also, what am I doing here? Anything that's not iron is needing to be active provided, so I can just do that. That should do it. And then I think a single inserter. Wait, I have to do that this way. There we go. And the rates here are small enough, I shouldn't have to worry about red belts. It'll just have to spread out a little bit. But yeah, there we go. Beautiful. Okay, so that was an easy upgrade. And there are no more upgrades to iron, so the only way I can get more iron ingots is by mining more iron, because I think I've already used... Oh, no, I haven't. We can definitely improve this build. I already changed these to flotation cell 3s. So then it looks like the next step would be large furnace 3s, which I probably don't have, but it's worth looking. Large furnace 2s. Oh, I do have them. I have 83 of them. Well, hot dang. Okay. So let's upgrade all this. And then it looks like the current issue is with the crushers. Do I have crusher 3s? I could. I have a couple things to automate first. So instead, I will simply double this up. There we go. And then let's just get this all set up properly. Okay, so that's a patch of 4. We'll just make that a blue belt. Help with future proofing. Okay, there we go. And then I'll just use an extra space. Simplify things a bit there. I don't think I care about the side of the belt, but I should follow along to make sure. Yeah, side of the belt doesn't matter. Okay. Let's just use all the tiles that are available to us. Alright, so altogether that's 13.9. We can do better. We have up to 15. So we'll do one more chunk here. And that can handle the 15. Sweet. Okay, and then this can handle up to 25%. Oh my gosh, 1,058 caustic solution. That's pretty crazy. Oh, and I have a lot of extra iron here that I can ditch. Extra pellets I can get rid of. Okay, so with all those upgrades, we should be seeing a significant uptick in iron production, I hope. Like, what's going on? I'm so confused. Oh, that one's just probably never been running. How many of these are like that? Okay, just that one it looks like. Because at one point I switched over to the boxed recipe, and that's what was going on there. That was interesting. So then caustic solution is the issue. So we'll just throw another 2 on there. Should work. Assuming I have enough. We're somewhere in the middle. Caustic solution. The good news is I have more caustic solution from needing all the calcium chloride solution, because we get more hydroxide to make all the chlorine for the calcium chloride. So, and then, okay, we've got some throughput issues here. This should all be blue. Just make it all blue. And make the inserters green up here. Okay, how's power? Holding steady, wind is helping. Okay, we need more grid batteries. I think that could help. I need like a few terajoules though of grid battery to really be comfortable. What do I keep clicking on that's bringing up? Oh, somehow... Oh, when I click on the furnace, it brings up my inventory, but then I'm just mousing over the blueprint book. I'm like, why does my blueprint book keep popping up? Alright, so I think this is all good to go now. It's running as fast as it can. So now iron input is actually the issue. Let's turn off the bots for a second. My iron needs to be supplemented, because I think it's going as fast as it can, and it's not even 15 per second. So let's go throw some more mines down. That's easy enough. We need something to do that doesn't cost our base more crafting or power. You wouldn't know it, but I have a swarm on top of me. You know, that's really true. If I hold my mouse out pretty much anywhere, you see bots fly over it pretty frequently. Which is significant, especially if I'm over here. I guess there's not a lot of bots in this corner. But yeah, oh my gosh, this is crazy. Alright, more iron. Let's do this. Now, I just want to make sure these are running properly. Looks like they are. And I do have new miners coming soon, but this should be fine for now. Okay. I'll just do a basic copy paste here. Leave 2 spaces for the, whatever they're called, the substations. All right, what is that? 48.3, so we can feel pretty comfortable merging all of them into one. And then we need, let's see, how many do we need? This guy by himself can handle, he's going the wrong direction. He can handle 20. With speed modules, he can handle 32. So we only need 2 of them. And these 2 inserters should be able to meet the needs, and then the output's only 6.4. So something like that should do it. And then this will come up. And where is the iron on this row? It's the top of the top one, which means it's just below the concrete. Okay. That's feeding iron where it shouldn't be going. Let's fix that real quick. I can just do this. Okay, there we go. And then get all these upgraded. And then last step is to prioritize stuff right here. So we will input priority left on that, and then ta-da! That should do it. So we'll use up this patch first. All right, good, good, good. Hopefully that gets us where we want to be. It's a weird visual glitch. The belt looked like it was pulsing up and down. That's strange. But yeah, that's all running. So iron, oops, wrong window, iron, ingot, box. Looks like somewhere in the 700 range has been our norm, and now it looks like we're at least up to 1,000. Some red belts left near where you are standing. Where? Oh, you're right, right here. Whoops. Thank you for spotting that. Because these can use 16 point whatever, and now that I have blue belt all the way down, we should do at least one more. And then that gets us up to 18.4. Since I have an iron shortage, there's really no reason not to do one more. Since I have room. Okay, so that gets me up to 20.5, which is close to the full half belt. And then that gives an output of 19.4, which these can more than handle, assuming there's enough caustic solution. And then these, if they're using 19.4, would give about 18, which I think these can also handle. So as long as we're not limited on limestone or graphite, then we are good to go. So hopefully here in a second we'll see, because these take a little while to catch up. You know, as soon as I got the full belt actually flowing in, these are 30-second recipes, and then those have to run all the way over here to start running in a 20-second recipe, and then those have to run all the way around. Oh, are those okay on a red belt? I think they are because I'm using multi-sided red belts, but let's just make sure. And the rates should be okay with these blue inserters. Yeah, perfectly fine. Wait, did I not just run this over all these belts? Oh, it must have been on the right side, I guess. Okay, and then all the oxide is running. And so let's check again here. Is that because power's low? Or electricity? I wonder. No, it looks like it's been good. I feel like we would have a pretty consistent line once it catches up, and maybe that's what it's getting to right now. Either way, 1.6 thousand a second. That's a lot. That is a lot of iron. It looks like we are not using quite all of it, so. And how's steel? We are also not quite using all of our steel currently, which is probably for the best. And I should upgrade these to blue, make that flow a little faster. Good, we have enough plates. Let's, a bot speed tech left to research. There is going to be a couple bot upgrades here in physics. Oh, we're actually close to one. 10% more speed. I should probably queue that up. And this upgrade, artificial intelligence, actually unlocks the ability to build new androids. So I can have one of me in a different place, which could be fun. There's also a robot battery capacity, which is sweet. I don't know why other mod packs don't have an upgrade for that. So they can fly farther before they have to recharge, and then also a little bit further than that, we get a cargo capacity. And the cargo capacity upgrade will save me quite a bit of power, because you get more throughput for the same energy. And currently 200 megawatts of my energy are going to bots. So that's a medium power upgrade. But let's check on turbine 3s. Ooh, we already have 65 of them. Sweet. So then we just need a simple upgrade planner, which goes from wind turbine 2 to wind turbine 3. I don't know why there's two of them. That concerns me. One of them is probably the wrong one. So if I actually look at the item itself, it's called Nullius Wind Build 3 is the entity name. And so in the upgrade planner, I think I want Nullius Wind. Oh, but see, that's called Nullius Wind Base 2. It's so confusing. So do I go to base or build? And the reason those exist is because of the way... I think it's partially because they're composite entities. I just hit the wrong key. Yeah, I have the run speed toggle mod enabled, and so F6 allows me to zoom which sometimes I use for map exploring when I don't want to walk for 15 minutes. In any case, like for example, if I'm starting a new save and I just don't want to spend 10 minutes seeing if it's a good save or not, I'll use that. But let's just go crazy here. 313 upgrades. And just to make sure we are still connected via logistics, and it looks like we are. So we should see some construction bots. Yep, there they go. Flying out. What's the power upgrade? I don't know exactly what you mean. Oh, you mean the number. So the old ones are 1.6 and the new ones are 4.8, which is exactly triple. So by replacing one, you're tripling the current power, which is equivalent to adding 2 more of what you already had. So I am tripling the size of my wind power production, essentially. Which means we'll be okay. This is not my power grid. Because if we look at the power grid, wind is only really a problem when it totally dies down. But if all of this was 3 times taller, then, for example, right now, even when I'm getting 160 megawatts from wind, well, then I would have 480. Although wind is actually dead, which it does sometimes, where it goes down to 0. And I am still going to have a problem when it goes down to 0, unless I just build thousands of grid batteries. Which maybe I should do. I could also set up some better compressed nitrogen storage, but then I have to have a bunch of turbines for that, so it feels like there's really no great solutions here. This feels like a good place to add some more productivity. But yeah, my base is definitely going to be catching up for a while. Especially with low power. 6.9 gigajoules. That's perfect. Nice. Yeah, exactly. Just like real life. No great solutions for wind. That is true. Because it's just hard to capture all the power. And right now, you know, I'm just struggling even with having enough materials to build everything. Now, I do want the module inserter again on all this. Yes, there are surge electrolyzers. And so I could... That might not be a bad idea now that I have some better turbines and stuff, is I could set up a large surge electrolyzer setup, which means only if I have extra power do they run, and then I run combustion on all that. I don't know. I wish I just had more geothermal, what are they called? Fumaroles. Because I've pretty much tapped into all of them now with the tier 2, except this one over here. And I think those are tier 2, I just didn't get all of them. So there's not a lot more I can do with geothermal. So I may have to... I guess I'm deciding, do I want to do surge electrolyzers and turbines, or do I want to just do 1,000,000 grid batteries? Honestly, I might just go with grid batteries. At least for now. Because they're not crazy expensive, at least the tier 1 grid batteries. I get grid battery 2 soon-ish, but the problem is they're very expensive, right? Because you need 3 boxes of grid battery 1s, plus a lot of other resources, and battery 2s, which I haven't even made yet, which I'm imagining are expensive. And they store 30 megajoules versus grid battery 1, which stores 10. So, at least in terms of the cost, I don't actually think grid battery 2s are worth it. It's just in terms of the space. And we have infinite space, so kind of makes sense to use our infinite space. So I guess what I want to do is make a blueprint. I should probably have some grid batteries, though, shouldn't I? So let's have some bots deliver some batteries here. There we go. Okay, so we'll make a little blueprint, which will be an accumulator. Let's just see what happens if we go by default. It's a little off. Let's see, that's the corner. Those aren't going to line up properly either, are they? So what I probably need to do is make a chunk of 4. I'll go a little farther out here. Because if I make a chunk of 4, then I can match it up, and hopefully that will be a better whole number. You know, Acri, you're probably right. But I already have all these grid batteries, and it doesn't require a ton of effort to set up. So at least for now, I'm going to at least build a bunch of grid batteries. But I probably will still need to set up what you're talking about. So those I can fit in a little better there. And then we get one more. Over there. And then we'll flip it. Or wait, no, I need to just keep expanding. And then these go out here. Minus that. Okay, and then I can improve what's in between these. Perfect. Oh, and then we probably should have roboports as part of this. Dang it. Totally forgot about roboports. Also, grid batteries are 4x4. That's really throwing me off. I assumed they'd be 3x3. Okay. So there we go. There's a little grid battery set up. I'll get some roboports that can connect here. Your OCD is triggering. I mean, it's a lot better than my last one. Did you see the abomination of solar that I built over here? Look at this. Look at this. Do you see this? Yeah, that's what we built before. So this is a lot better. This is loads better. Be thankful. Be thankful it's at least a nice grid right now. Because that's more than you got last time. Alright. That seems pretty good. I guess now we kind of want to connect everything in here for the bots flying past. How do you lose viewers? Because that's how you lose viewers. I don't think that's how I lose viewers. I think people like it. You secretly like to be abused in this way, and you know it. Alright, we'll just plop all that down and hope for the best. How many even is that? That is 1.6 thousand. Yeah, that's about how many I wanted. And then we should throw a sensor somewhere. Probably near the top here. Okay. I actually have way more viewers right now than I normally do, and I'm also realizing the YouTube video should probably be done soon. For all of you friendlies on YouTube, you're probably thinking, why is this video so long? He hasn't even mentioned ending it. And Krydax usually mentions ending a video a solid half an hour before he actually ends it. Because I can't stop. This game is too fun. Man. Okay. What's happening with power? Okay, well, we're up to 14.6 gigajoules on the accumulator front. Wind is currently not doing great. We're due for a surge in wind. We haven't had good wind in over 10 minutes. It's been about 12 minutes since we had good wind. Yeah, I mean, 16 gigajoules feels like a lot, but it's basically nothing because our base would use that up in 10 seconds. Granted, the Stirling engines have a minimum amount that they'll ever get down to, which if we're looking, it looks like around 300 megawatts. That should... Stirling engines should never be that low. Oh, that's just because the wind came up. I was going to say. My Stirling engine minimum, given that I have... Is this going to work? Oh, gosh. Wow, I'm amazed that that even functions. Counting every single entity in the entire base. I just wanted to count geothermals. I have 13 plus 10 is 23 plus... So 24... So we have about 30... They're each 30 megawatts. So geothermal should be minimum around 800 megawatts. No matter what. Yes, Mahalik, that is exactly what I should be doing as well. I think I didn't have priority turbines when I set up all of my, whatever the stuff is called, like all the propane and ethylene and all that. And I do get a lot of compressed nitrogen, and you can see I'm just venting it here. So I guess the question is, how much compressed nitrogen am I actually venting? Per minute, I'm venting a crap ton. Now, some of that's being consumed, to be fair. But 137,000 times 4 kilojoules is like 130 times 4 megajoules. Yeah, that's a lot of power that I'm wasting. That's like 600 megawatts. Okay. So there you go. I probably need priority turbine 2s now, though. Yeah. So I can make priority turbine 2s, which are going to be a lot better at using up that nitrogen. So we'll get those. We'll get those automated. And each one of those can use 1,500... Wait. Compressed nitrogen was 4, right? But it can only consume 1,200 per second. Which is only going to be 4.8 megawatts. So I actually won't get 6 megawatts from compressed nitrogen. Oh, that's per minute. I'm sorry. What I was just looking at, the 600... Hold the presses. When I was searching nitrogen here, that's per minute. So I wouldn't get 600 megawatts. I would get 10 megawatts. See, I thought it wasn't that much. Oh, wait. That's 18 kilojoules. Where did I get 4 kilojoules from? Was I looking at oxygen? Anyway, 18 kilojoules is 4.5 times what I thought it would be. So we'd get about 50 megawatts back. That's not nothing, but it's not as much as I thought it was at first. I definitely need a lot more of these. So with better inserters. Okay. Crap. We don't want a recipe selected though. Okay. So you are going to be priority turbine 2, which needs power switches, standard turbine 3. What just happened? Oh, those can't go in. That's what happened. And yeah, that's fine. We are having pipe 4 issues. Not surprising. Graphene. Freaking graphene. Now, that's not supposed to be happening. I'm out of monocrystalline. Yeah, I mean, so Mahalik, I already have it set up to barrel the compressed nitrogen for all the things that need it, and then I'm just venting whatever's left over. So if instead I just connect up these venting parts to a large tank that's connected to priority turbines, or no, yeah, they should be backup turbines, not priority turbines. And then I'll just put chimneys on the other side of that. So that can help. What was I just going to do? Oh, yeah, I need to make sure standard turbine 3s are being unboxed. Standard turbine 3 unboxing, because those are the ingredients for the priority 2s here. So those I will only let go to a small number, like 30. So that's handled, and then we need to go figure out what's going on with the monocrystalline silicon, which is right here. And the answer seems to be nothing's wrong with it, it's just slow as heck. I did not end the second episode already. All of our YouTube friends are still here, and I think I'm gonna get some more monocrystalline silicon going first, and then I'll call it an episode. These nanofabricators are very small. Oh, simple circuits. Oh dear, you're telling me I need fiberboard? That just triggers me from all of my Bob's experience. Bobs and Angels and everything else. Okay, I'll just fit these in like so for now. Wait, I have a blueprint. I don't need to manually place these. Okay. Connect that. Now what's fun is I already have argon right here. So I just do this, and then I do a little bit of moving that, and then I decompress argon, and ta-da! Make that request a bit more. After that, green science bottle is automated. Are you talking about biology science? Because I already have green science. Like green science being chemical science. I already have that one. So I assume what you're talking about is one of those biology ones. Okay, and then we will... Wow, look, there's mono or polycrystalline silicon right there. You know what's even easier is if I do this. And then I can have one requester for 4. And 100 seems like plenty. Yes. I'm scared to look at fiberboard. You're very much scaring me. But let's do that real quick. Since you're talking about it. Okay, so that should do it. What is fiberboard? Fiber... Wait, what are you talking... There's no fiberboard. Are you talking about your own gameplay? Rather than Nullius? I thought you were talking about Nullius, and I was really confused. But that would make more sense if you're talking about your own playthrough. I will need to make processor 2s, which require what looks like a bunch of stuff that I actually already have. Helium, can't remember if I'm making it yet. I think maybe not. I'm making trace gas, but I'm not making helium, so that's actually in the near future. But I will be able to make processor 2 soon. Okay, so hopefully this is enough. That's 0.862 per second. What are these using? These are using 0.8. Okay, perfect. So this should support my graphene production. Yeah, okay, you're talking about Pyanodons. Yeah, Pyanodons is absolutely insane with circuits. I'm excited to dive back into it, but it is a beast, for sure. An absolute beast. Okay, well, for those of you on YouTube, I appreciate you guys so much. Let me know what you think in the comments. Sometimes the comment section is a little dry, so if you're watching, leave a comment if you want to. Say hi. You don't need to have anything clever. And yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video.